Hello, everyone! Amid the release of the controversial Snow White remake in theaters worldwide, we have witnessed an incredibly tangled game being played out by Disney itself. On one hand, the so-called Mouse House is trying, using all sorts of hand-edited publications and press releases, to shift the blame for the film's failure onto Gal Gadot, the actress who, according to many critics, is the only bright spot in this project. On the other hand, Disney's management is in shock over their star, Rachel Zegler, who seems to have completely lost control, with even her colleagues on set acknowledging that the actress has practically branded herself. If you're interested in learning all the details of this story, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button under the video. This is the only way we can continue to bring you the freshest news and insightful analysis. Let's break down the situation in more detail. There is no doubt the lead role in Snow White, played by Rachel Zegler, has arguably become Disney's most controversial casting decision in recent years. Many critics believe that not only does her appearance completely fail to match the classic image of a princess, but her excessive pomposity and inappropriate behavior on set have only exacerbated the situation. Numerous observers point out that Rachel's actions are literally holding back the remake's progress, and the number of negative reviews from both fans and the press over the past few months has reached record levels. According to the latest reports from English-language publications, Disney's executives openly admit that their Snow White, or rather the actress portraying the character, has gotten completely out of hand, and they have no clear plan to stabilize the situation. This admission came as a real shock to everyone, as the worldwide cancellation of the film's premiere was merely an attempt to minimize the damage caused by Rachel's erratic behavior. As noted in articles by outlets such as P6 and Pop Topic, the studio's attempts to rein in the star through conventional interviews have failed. Instead of the usual press releases, Disney decided to allow interviews with Rachel only from select sources, which has only fueled the public's growing dissatisfaction. Based on various online sources, Disney's leadership has made several attempts to convince Rachel to soften her controversial statements and lower the tone of her public comments. However, the actress refuses to make any concessions. The main actress of Disney has completely lost control, insiders from the film industry report. The 20-year-old star simply isn't willing to listen to her bosses or public opinion. Company executives have even called her directly, as well as her agents, urging her to slow down on social media, but to no avail. Moreover, the situation is aggravated by the fact that Rachel actively associates her political views with the promotion of Snow White, which, according to critics, has only added another layer of difficulty for Disney. At the film's premiere, held at the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood on Saturday, the usual red carpet interviews were conspicuously absent. Perhaps this was done intentionally to avoid uncomfortable questions and further escalation of tensions. Many viewers and critics have already stated that such an unusual atmosphere does not help create a positive image for the film. As the saying goes, if the movie is called Snow White, then its content should be vibrant and lively, not turning into an endless marathon of scandals and blame shifting. Interestingly, the situation surrounding Snow White continues to be fueled by various speculations. Recent materials from Pop Topic claim that there are serious internal discussions underway within the company. Debates over who exactly made the final decision to cast Rachel Zegler in the lead role and who was responsible for communicating with the actress. According to one insider, someone inside the Mouse House decided it was better to pin the blame for all the mishaps on Gal Gadot, who is widely regarded as the only person capable of somewhat saving the film. Analysts argue that this approach may not only be a mistake, but also extremely dangerous for the company's reputation, especially amid the intensifying competition in the entertainment industry. It's worth noting that the situation surrounding Rachel Zegler is attracting attention not only in the American press, but also worldwide. Recent comments from well-known film critics and bloggers indicate that the actress's actions have already begun to affect the overall perception of the film. Many fans have stated that they are ready to boycott the film if Rachel does not change her behavior, and the negative sentiment could linger for several more years. In this context, the global cancellation of the premiere is seen as a weak measure, intended only to temporarily mitigate the losses. On the other hand, not everything is without its supporters. Some fans point out that, despite all the scandals, Gal Gadot remains the sole positive aspect of this project. Across various American forums, people discuss how Gal, with her professionalism and sincerity, might at least partly compensate for the negative image created by Rachel. However, according to the latest analytical reports, efforts to reduce the screen time of the lead actress are already underway, and internal sources claim that directors and the marketing team are planning to alter the film's final edit to limit Rachel's presence on screen. It should also be mentioned that the situation with Snow White has taken on a new twist thanks to comments from prominent public figures. For instance, American comedian Tim Dillon recently didn't hold back in his stand-up routines and on social media, sarcastically critiquing the whole situation. We have a Snow White who seems to support radical views, a queen who symbolizes Israel, and no darn dwarfs because Peter Dinkley opened his mouth and told the truth, he remarked. Tim added that he wants to see more fun and true magic in the film, not political disputes. Such comments have sparked a flurry of discussions, with many Americans beginning to question whether we really need a film where politics interfere with art. If you're interested in following how events unfold and what unexpected twists the entertainment industry has in store for us, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. That's the only way you'll be among the first to learn about the latest news and expert film analyses. As discussions around Snow White heat up, one can clearly see how Disney's marketing machine is trying to adapt to this new reality. In one of the recent interviews published by a popular American outlet, one of the company's executives noted that they are forced to rethink their film promotion strategy. Now, instead of mass press conferences and standard interviews, the actress is being asked to tone down her statements and exercise caution in public remarks. However, analysts believe that even this measure is unlikely to compensate for the damage already done to the company's reputation. It's also important to add that, in the wake of this scandal, other details about internal strife within Disney are coming to light. According to some sources, significant changes in the marketing department's leadership have taken place over the past few weeks, and internal audits are being conducted to determine who made the mistake in casting the lead actress for such a significant project. Some experts attribute this to an overall crisis in the company's corporate culture, while others believe that the blame lies in a deliberate experiment with a new film promotion format. In any case, the situation remains tense, and only time will tell if Disney can correct the errors that have been made. For many American viewers and fans of classic fairy tales, the situation with Snow White has turned into a true cultural phenomenon. Social media is flooded with memes and sarcastic comments discussing not only the film itself, but also the personality of Rachel Zegler, her antics, and her controversial statements. Many suggest that this scandal might become a turning point for the film industry, and soon a new trend may emerge where politicians and celebrities are forced to be more responsible for their words and actions. What do you think? Please share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this review. Some sources even compare the Snow White situation to last year's scandals surrounding other major Disney projects. Recall the instances when attempts to create remakes of classic animated films resulted in significant financial losses for the company. Now, everything points to this project being the culmination of years of underlying issues in brand management. Rumors online suggest that fierce debates are taking place within the company over who exactly is responsible for choosing Rachel Zegler. Perhaps someone from the top management played a role in this failure, or maybe the blame lies with a system that has long needed an update and a rethinking. Numerous intriguing facts have also surfaced in the latest publications by American journalists. One film critic noted that Snow White was supposed to be a revival of the classic fairy tale, transporting viewers back to an atmosphere of magic and kindness. However, due to the drastic changes in the lead character's image, the film has lost its charm. Comments under the article point out that modern audiences, especially the youth, demand sincerity and respect for the original, and attempts to experiment with classic images often lead to the opposite effect. It is also worth mentioning that, but besides the main debates surrounding Rachel, other aspects of the project are actively discussed online. Many experts believe that overspending on the budget and an improper distribution of screen time among characters have further exacerbated the situation. Some insiders even claim that the film's director was forced to urgently revise the script to try to smooth over the criticism, but these attempts have proven insufficient. Despite all the difficulties, it must be noted that even in the most tense situations, Disney strives to remain optimistic and move forward. In a recent interview, one of the top managers expressed support for the team, stating that they are determined not to give up in the face of adversity. "We are working hard to improve our product," he noted, "and we are confident that viewers in the United States and around the world will appreciate our efforts." Such statements, although somewhat idealistic, offer hope that the crisis can be overcome if enough effort is put in and creativity is truly valued. For anyone who wants to stay up to date with the latest news from the world of cinema and show business, I recommend visiting our channel regularly and following our updates. Only here will you find the freshest insider information, in-depth interviews, and analytical reviews that help you understand what is really happening behind the scenes at one of the biggest film companies. Subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video with your friends. Together we can uncover the truth. To conclude our review, it's important to note that the situation surrounding Snow White reminds us of the challenges in balancing commercial success with creative freedom. Today, conflicts between creativity and corporate interests can be encountered at every turn. And as recent news has shown, Disney finds itself at the very heart of this conflict. Perhaps this scandal will serve as a lesson for everyone eager to innovate in the world of cinema, helping them find a balance between innovation and respect for the classics. So, friends, if you find stories like these interesting, be sure to stay with us. Leave your comments, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We always appreciate your attention and are ready to share the most up-to-date news from the world of cinema, politics, and show business. Thank you for being with us, and see you in our next release.